Ever wondered why student loans are often described as a maze? Intriguing, isn't it? Well, the answer lies in their inherent complexity. In the world of finance, student loans are often perceived as a labyrinth of terms, conditions, and options. They can be as perplexing as a Rubik's Cube, with every move affecting the next. Yet, these loans play a crucial role in shaping the future of countless students. They are the bridges that connect dreams to reality, aspirations to achievements. For financial advisors, understanding this conundrum becomes even more critical. They are the lighthouse guiding borrowers through this intricate maze. Their expertise can make the difference between a loan that's a stepping stone or a stumbling block. Student loans may be complex, but they are not insurmountable. Remember, every maze has an exit, every puzzle a solution, and that's what we're here for. But fear not, we are here to break down this complex maze into simple steps. Before we dive into the labyrinth, let's first understand what exactly a student loan is. A student loan is a type of financial aid designed to help students pay for post-secondary education and the associated fees, such as tuition, books, and living expenses. It differs from other types of loans in that the interest rate may be substantially lower, and the repayment schedule may be deferred while the student is still in school. There are two main types of student loans: federal and private. Federal loans are funded by the government, and they often come with benefits that don't accompany private loans, such as fixed interest rates and income-driven repayment plans. Private loans, on the other hand, are not provided by the government. They're offered by banks, credit unions, and other lending institutions, and they often have variable interest rates and less flexible repayment options. Now that we understand the basics, it's time to get our hands dirty. So you need a loan for your education. Where do you start? First things first, you've got to do your homework. That's right. Before you even step foot in a bank or start an online application, you need to research your options. With a plethora of lenders out there, it's your job to sift through and find the one that's right for you. Consider factors such as interest rates, loan terms, and repayment plans. Remember, not all loans are created equal, and what works for one person might not work for you. Once you've done your research, the next step is understanding the terms. Student loans come with a lot of jargon: principal, interest, deferment, forbearance. These are just a few of the terms you'll come across. It's crucial to understand what these mean, as they will determine how much you'll be paying back in the long run. Don't be afraid to ask questions or seek advice. The more you know, the better prepared you'll be. Now that you're armed with knowledge, it's time to apply. This process varies depending on the lender, but typically involves filling out an application form with personal and financial information. It may take some time, but be thorough and accurate. Any discrepancies could lead to delays or even rejection. So, take your time and double-check everything. Once you've submitted your application, it's a waiting game. If you've done everything right, you'll soon receive an acceptance. But remember, just because you've been accepted doesn't mean the process is over. Now comes the important part: managing your loan. You'll need to make regular repayments and keep an eye on your balance. It's a long-term commitment, but with careful planning and budgeting, it's one that can be easily managed. Applying for a loan might seem daunting, but with understanding and careful planning, it can be a breeze. So buckle up, do your homework, and take the reins of your financial future. After all, knowledge is power, and in this case, it's the power to navigate the student loan process with ease. Now that you've secured your loan, how do you manage it effectively? This question brings us to the heart of our fourth scene: managing your student loans. The first crucial element is making timely payments. It's not simply about avoiding late fees. Consistent on-time payments can help build a strong credit history, which can be beneficial for future financial endeavors like buying a house or a car. Understanding interest rates is another key aspect. Student loans, like any other loans, accrue interest over time. The higher the rate, the more you'll end up paying back in the long run. So, it's essential to know the rate on your loan and how it's applied. Some loans have fixed rates, meaning the interest doesn't change over the life of the loan. Others have variable rates, which can fluctuate based on market conditions. Being aware of this can help you plan and budget accordingly. Let's talk about the implications of defaulting on your loan. Defaulting means failing to repay your loan according to the terms agreed upon with the lender. This could lead to severe consequences, including damage to your credit score, wage garnishment, and in some cases, legal action. Avoiding default should be a top priority. If you're struggling to make payments, reach out to your loan servicer. They can provide options like income-driven repayment plans or temporary deferment. Here are some tips to manage your loans effectively and avoid these financial pitfalls. First, consider setting up automatic payments. This can help ensure you never miss a due date. Second, try to pay more than the minimum required payment when you can. This can help reduce the total amount of interest you'll pay over the life of the loan. Finally, keep an open line of communication with your loan servicer. They're there to help you understand and manage your loan. Remember, a loan is not just a financial obligation, it's an investment in your future. By managing it wisely, you're setting yourself up for a financially stable life after graduation. Keep these pointers in mind, and you'll be well on your way to successfully navigating the world of student loans. So, what have we learned today about navigating the student loan maze? We've unraveled the often bewildering world of student loans, breaking it down into its essential components. First, we've gained an understanding of what student loans really are, a tool to finance your education, but one that comes with its own set of pros and cons. We've delved into the application process, highlighting the importance of research, understanding your options, and making informed decisions. We've underscored the significance of reading the fine print and knowing exactly what you're signing up for. Moving on, we've explored effective loan management, emphasizing the need to stay organized, keep track of your payments, and explore options for loan forgiveness or consolidation. We've stressed on the fact that managing your loans effectively can mean the difference between a mountain of debt and financial freedom. Mastering student loans is not an overnight process, but with the right knowledge and tools, it's a journey worth taking.